Hello, this is a quick and crappy quality teardown of, well, partial teardown of a digital editor, which, as far as anyone has been able to discover so far, is a battery-backed editor, text editor of some sort, with an unknown command syntax. Most of the inside is taken up by the power supply. It's multiple boards. This one, I think, is the battery-backed RAM. It's autofocusing again. Can you stop the autofocus, please, phone? Touchscreens with no buttons have such cumbersome interfaces. You can look up these chip model numbers. I'm not near a computer at the moment. But it's composed of several of these. I'm assuming a bunch of Spigaloo logic. There's a bunch of bodge wires and some sort of wire wrap done. I'm still convinced this was some sort of engineering prototype. And inside, the main processor is... I need to turn focus back on, of course. A Z8400A. What was that 80A? Small numbers. Crystal. Bit more of that. What is that wire wrap or is that the bodge? Huh. This looks to be the ROMs. Made them. These are, as far as I've gathered, for the serial ports. They're just ribbon cables. Now, I want to remove the power supply and show what's underneath, but it's a little bit harder to get out. Of course, I made my Aztec. On the back, you have two serial ports, IC inlet, voltage selector, fuse. Hold on, I'm going to pause the video and we'll be back after I have the supply off. Okay, that supply isn't going to be removed easily. And this isn't held together very well, and all the mounting screws came off. The switch is just held in with, or just connected with Molex. Simple, very Spartan case. On the underside, you have the battery compartment. I'm unsure what type of battery it expects. Probably some sort of indicator somewhere I'm missing completely. It doesn't have anything on the actual hook itself. No idea. Maybe someone watching this will know. I will go grab a power cable and then give a, well, no, I'm not going to grab a power cable yet. I'm going to put the cover back on while I'm talking. This runs at, well, I think it was it 1200 or 2400? I think 1200 baud. 8-bit, no parity. Well, might be 7-bit. I don't know. But it ran fine at 8 bits, so assuming it's probably 8-bit. But the copyright date is 1982, so I could be very wrong on that. I don't have a serial breakout on it or anything. Now I'm going to grab a power adapter and show how barely visible the lights are. These may not be visible with the light on. Oh no, now they're visible. Oh, they're more visible on a camera than they are on the device itself. And it's not finishing power on. Hold on, let me make sure I seated that board correctly. Board looks to be seated properly. Last time it ran to some sort of visible diagnostic. Oh, there we go. Reset switch, battery on and off. There's no battery connected. That's expected. And these LEDs are barely visible in person. I don't have a... Actually, I do have a terminal nearby. Let me grab it. And here's a VT420, of which my camera won't focus on. Now it's going to autofocus. That to stop autofocusing. Enabled manual for a reason. Yeah, that's manual. Set to 1200. I may have the wrong serial port. Or maybe I had it on already. Let me sit down so the camera's less shaky. Test complete. How do I exit? See what dial-up does. Apparently doesn't exist. Unfinished subsystem maybe? I too am fond of totally undocumented setup commands. See if help has anything to say. Nope. So wanted cap. No, that's useless. Let's try to edit. I think pass through is just like pass through to the other serial port. It doesn't really respond to break. So, well, obviously not session support either. So I'll reset it. So trying to respond to session. Oops, that's not gonna work. Oh, now I need to refocus it again. Now the editor has a syntax I have not yet gleaned. Autofocus will be the bane of my existence. See, I have zero clue what this editor could possibly be. Remember any other EDT commands? Function keys. No response to the do key. Any BF1, BF2, BF3. Thumb lock with a question mark. It doesn't respond like EDT. Let's see if it's something in my terminal settings needs to be configured. Well, this probably wasn't even designed for the VT420. 1982, No, it's definitely not designed for VT420. E. EX. E. And E. Yeah, I'm not going to figure that out by brute force reverse engineering. Maybe it's Deco syntax? No, can't be. Certainly not Emacs. I still like the totally undocumented command that doesn't actually exist. D, dial-up. Not there. Setup. No documentation whatsoever. Nope, I can't even change anything. And there's no documentation on the dip switches, no documentation on any of this. Looks like the only way I'm going to find anything else out about it is with a run dump. Oh, this thing makes no sense. It's an editor of some description, but not an editor I can figure out. That's an invalid command. I found the key, one key. Let me press every key again. Let's see if we can't. Yeah. Y is invalid message. No, T is invalid message name. T1. I don't know. Zero clue what this is.